I am coming at you real quick just to say I was so excited to work with this person and for him to be my first guest on my show of Laughing While Logic. I felt truly honored. And he's been a good friend behind the scenes as well. Without further ado, enjoy the show.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Laughing While Logic.
Hello, welcome to Laughing While Logic. Thank you for being my first special guest. I really appreciate it. We are welcoming Courtez from the Lean. All right. He is going to lean in on these wacky headlines. Okay. This headline game is one where he has to let us know, I don't believe that shit. So it is three headlines. And let me say, Mr. Courtez, you do not have to say shit. If you do not feel comfortable, you do not have to say that curse word. You can say stuff. So what we are looking at right now is the hashtags that I've created that sums up these three articles. So let me let you know what you'll be dealing with. The first article, the hashtag is hot or not gets mollywopped. The second article hashtag is Bacon Got Me Socked. The third article hashtag is Parking Lot Pantyhose Pimping. Now, remember, two of these are real and one is not. All right. So, Courtez from the Lean, you will have 1 minute after I read the official title and ask me whatever questions you want of the article. Okay. So for number one, a hot or not gets mollywopped. The official title is a hot or not contestant was hospitalized after swallowing a ghost pepper. Once discharged, he returned and sucker punched the host. Go.
Is it a male or female?
It is a male.
Okay. Was there a prize to win for this challenge?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
did this challenge happen this year?
Yes.
Okay.
And the first place was $10,000, let me say.
Okay. Okay. Um, I guess I'm trying to. What? Can you read the title again? Actual title.
A hot or not contestant was hospitalized after swallowing a ghost pepper. Once discharged, he returned and sucker punched the host. This is a pepper contest. Who can
Yeah, I know.
eat the hot?
I figured that.
Okay.
But what is a ghost pepper? I ain't never had
It's
that.
hot. It'll burn you,
Okay,
your
because I
body,
was
your
like,
ass.
I know it's a pepper. I've seen these before, but was it this year? Did I exit already? Was it
Yeah,
this year?
you did.
Okay, so it was this year.
5 seconds.
I think I'm pretty much good on these questions, but
Okay. Okay. Now, moving on to Bacon Got Me Socked.
Mhm.
Okay. Woman punches woman who complained about stale bacon. Go.
Was it at a fast food restaurant?
Yes.
Who had bacon at fast food? Hold up. Does McDonald's? Was it McDonald's?
Yes.
It was McDonald's.
Yes. They must have stale bacon.
They got bacon. I didn't even know they had bacon. I don't eat bacon, so I'm like, oh.
They already admitted cutting halves and half and half. You get an eighth of a piece.
I did not know that
But
is
she didn't want that stale bacon.
okay.
30 seconds.
Did anyone go to jail after this?
Charged with misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. Okay.
Arrested.
Was anyone fired?
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
She probably was the manager. Came back.
Was she the manager?
It doesn't say. I used to work at McDonald's. That was one of my first jobs. So
I used to work at Burger King, so I was like, I don't know McDonald's that well. I think I'm good on
they
this.
didn't have stale bacon on my watch. Oh, time is up. Did you get it out?
I think I was
Okay.
gonna ask. The other question I was gonna ask was, dang, what was it? I lost my question that fast. I was gonna ask something else, but I can't remember now. But you can go to the next.
Maybe
one.
that could be your bonus question. Okay.
I know I had it. It was like right at the top of my head in terms of because I asked about who did she? Oh, was she? Did she? You said hit her with her. This hit her or like hit her?
Said
with
woman punches woman.
punches.
Who
Okay.
complained about stale bacon.
Okay. Okay. I'm good on that. On that one.
Okay, we will go to parking lot pantyhose pimping.
Okay.
All right.
This is the one I've been ready to hear because I'm like, what is this story?
Okay, the official title is Police Search for Cross-Dressing Man Who's Been Tying Pantyhose to Cars. Go.
Did it say, was it this year?
Ooh, no, 2017.
Okay. Cross-dressing. He said arrested, right?
Police search.
Searched?
They're searching for him. They can't find him.
Searching
He too
for
quick
him.
with them pantyhose.
Was it a particular car that he targeted?
No. Parking lots across town.
Across town. Well, where?
30 seconds.
Where did this happen? What town? What city?
Flagler County, Florida.
Florida. That sounds very real. In Florida. No shade to anybody in Florida. They do stuff like that there. Anyway, so they're still searching. They find him. Was it
and across 2 days? People have been calling in and complaining 2 days.
2 days.
5 seconds, yeah.
Okay. This shit, I don't know. I have no clue. That is so funny. It sounds like, after seeing that man.
Because of Florida?
After seeing that man having sex with them dogs last week before last, exactly. In Florida. So
I don't know nothing about that, but I probably will Google it.
Article I saw it on one of them Instagram pages of something. This man's going to jail for bestiality. Is that what it's called? Bestiality when they have? Yeah, exactly.
Let me close my mouth. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So what's your process of elimination? What are you thinking about? Hot or not, gets Molly whopped, Bacon Got Me Socked, or parking lot pantyhose pimping?
The hot or not sounds the most realistic because I've seen that. The only thing about that article that makes me worried is the date because I just don't believe people are still doing those challenges. Like I've seen them, but it's been a while. Like you remember Glazelle with Glazelle, the personality? She had like the lipstick on. She used to eat peppers and do all type of stuff like that. All type of wild challenges. But I haven't seen nobody. Then again, I'm getting older. So I don't know. Just saying, I'm getting older. So
what make them not do it anymore? Because of the pandemic?
I don't feel like people are still doing those kind of like different challenges. They do it, that's kind of like, think about how people are doing.
Oh, this was an annual I was gonna say it's an annual thing.
Well, never mind. You just told me.
I know. I'm like, I can't take it back.
That you just told me something. That's what I don't believe. But the parking lot pimping one didn't have much information. I mean, they putting panties on the doors, on the cars. They can't find the person over 2 days. It's just like I believe
cross-dressing man.
But the thing is, how would they know that it was a cross-dresser? They can't find them.
Security cameras. Everybody's recorded these days.
That's true. I mean, that's true. I'm just saying, it's so many ways I could take it, but I don't know. And then the socking of the bacon child. Since COVID, there's been so many physical altercations on planes and restaurants. Everything has been intensified. So I actually believe that. But between 2 and 3,
are you blaming it on COVID? People getting socked?
No, people just going crazy. I don't know and this is before
the
vaccine.
Because of COVID.
This is before the damn vaccine. People just going crazy. I'm going to say because between those two, I'm probably gonna go with number.
What can't you believe?
I'm gonna go with number two. I'm gonna go with number two.
You can't believe that the bacon got me socked?
I don't believe that shit. I'm sorry. I believe it, but of these three, I don't believe that shit.
Okay. All right. All right. So you locking in your answer.
I have no choice.
I can't believe that shit. Bacon got me socked. Well, sir, you have lost this game.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for playing. But Bacon did get somebody socked.
Okay.
Let me read.
So what the hell didn't happen? These panties? Because of damn panties.
Okay, in Collier County, according to NBC2, Florida woman got into an altercation at McDonald's after a customer complained about the quality of bacon. A drive-through customer at McDonald's was upset about her stale bacon and walked inside saying something like, "I've worked here before, I want fresh bacon." Employee and Florida, why they keep saying Florida? Florida woman Wenda St. Jean was not having it though. Today she decided the customer is always wrong. Okay, she woke up that day and said the customer is always wrong. They mouthed off for a while, but the woman got her fresh bacon anyway and left. Florida woman eventually went outside and noticed that the bossy bacon woman was parked next to her. One thing led to another and they went at it, arguing more. Allegedly, Florida woman St. Jean hit her in the head. Cops showed up in the parking lot of the BP gas station and the McDonald's, so I guess it was a combo, on Golden Gate Parkway around 9:30 p.m. Florida woman almost hit them trying to leave in her, almost hit the cop car trying to leave in her red Nissan, according to the report. Deputies arrested her on misdemeanor battery charge. So she went to jail for socking somebody over some bacon. That's McDonald's bacon. Who cares? It
must have been good to her or something. I don't know, child.
Maybe she personally made the bacon.
Now, which one is fake? That's what I want to know.
The fake one, which got me a point. Because the way this works is, if somebody can guess the fake one that I created, then you guys get a point and I don't. So
no, I was thinking about something. Go ahead. I'll tell you.
It's the hot or not gets mollywopped. That one is fake. That one is fake. But I love hot peppers and spices, and I've thought about entering.
You threw me off.
How?
Because that was my first. Remember, I was saying like I just don't believe that people are still doing those challenges. I was like, I don't know, that was a thing. But when I asked you, was it this year? I'm like, people still doing that? I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah. Well, and you would have been right. Because this was totally made up. But I mean, inspiration is that I know that they did have, who can eat the hottest stuff. And I've often thought about joining one. They have one for beer, actually.
Tabasco, they have a lot of. They have hot dogs and hot beer. They have all those eating contests. But I wanted the hot beer contest. Oh,
I know.
No, give me some hot tequila or hot Tito's.
Do you like hot stuff?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I like buffalo. I'm not a fan of like spices. It can be hot, but it can't be spices. Like hot with spice. It needs to be like hot with like ginger. I put it in my smoothie here and there, but I prefer it to be like I said, like buffalo.
Oh, okay.
I'm a buffalo gal.
Okay. And see, that's salty to me. The buffalo sauce, but that one was made up, but I just use my imagination to create what I feel like a contest would be like, and somebody because people get upset so easily these days, and I just was wondering if anybody ever got punched, and hopefully they haven't, because like I said, this was made up, and the pantyhose was real. There really is.
I believe that one. I was like, this is so bizarre. Say that. I believe that one. Like this is. I'm like, this is so bizarre to where it's just like it had to have happened.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
weird stuff happening in the world. Like I believe that.
He went for 2 days on a 2-day bender all around the town, tying pantyhose to cars in parking lots of Home Depot and a restaurant. And he's in the picture. I ain't gonna show the picture, but he's in his underwear. So
Mm-mm.
I don't even know what I don't. Well, I guess they had to choose one picture, but they said he was cross dressing, and I'm like, this is no dressing. He's in some duntrons. So and tying pantyhose to people's car. I don't even. But they're looking for him because they're concerned about his mental health. That
Yeah.
was in 2017, so hopefully they found him.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for
No, I appreciate it. It
playing.
was definitely fun having me over here asking. When I was playing, I was trying to ask things that you wouldn't have answers to, but you had answers to everything. So that's when I was like, well, I don't really know. But it was a good game. It was a good game. But although I was gonna say one, you just threw me out when you said, oh, it was a national contest. I'm like, okay, well, shit, it's got to be real because that is if it's a contest. But yeah,
Well, that's what I wrote. Like
you was smart.
I write a whole thing like as if it is an article, so
Uh-huh.
that when you ask me questions, I can read it just like it's an article and answer
Right.
you. So yay! All right, thank you so much, and hopefully you can come back to try to defend your title. So that she can.
Okay, you right.
All right. So thank you so much for leaning in with me.
Thank you for
And
having me.
what are you up to? What's coming up for you?
Um, right now, of course, I mean, we're just getting through all these housewives shows. I'm looking to expand the panelists that I have because I have 9 co-hosts across 3 different shows right now. But I mean, you got so many shows like the Housewives franchise is constantly going. But I also do other shows like we have done, like we'll be doing Insecure, different shows like
Oh,
we
interesting.
don't just do Housewives. We anything reality TV and some scripted TV shows. But that's pretty much it right now. Like I'm just focusing on like growing the channel more, getting a larger audience, as we have gotten in the last few months. And I don't know, the holidays coming up too. My birthday's next week, so all that's going on. Is your birthday soon too?
Yes, it is November 6th.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll
So
see.
we are
Right,
fellow
see,
Scorpios. That's why we
Scorpio
connect. We
energy
instantly
up in the
connect.
building. But that's pretty much it. Like it's not a lot going on right now. Just it's the end of the
Well,
year. I'm glad for this year to be ending because it's been a long year.
it has.
But yeah, that's
Let me
all.
ask, what's or if you have a favorite housewife show right now to review? What's the one you get a little giddy about?
This year, I mean, honestly, I mean, recently, I want to say Beverly Hills. Yeah, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, just because it has like so many different layers in terms of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You have racial issues, you have issues with like legal issues, then you have like just catty stuff. I think they have really given us a well-rounded season.
Mm-hmm.
And Potomac is good, but after a while, I feel like because of what happened last year, the show goes back to that toxic place that is just like okay, in my opinion. So I enjoy all of them, of course, but I would say Beverly Hills.
Yeah. Right
Mhm.
now, I would agree with you. I would agree with you. I am happy to see Potomac. I always say Potomac um, is getting a little more exciting because in the beginning I was like, y'all might as well just be
Potomac.
canceled. Yeah,
Yeah,
Potomac.
I thought it started off more excited. I think now it's getting a little more boring. That's what.
Oh,
And,
really?
and they
I'm.
have so they have a shorter season. I'm glad they only have 2 more episodes because
Oh yeah, they
at
don't.
this
Oh,
point it's
there's two
just
more.
dragging.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Get to the reunion and let's just talk about it and move on to the next season. Like every show should work like that. Not drag it out. My
Yeah,
opinion. You
exactly.
don't watch Salt Lake City, right?
No, I was just going to ask you,
Yeah.
what is exciting about Salt Lake City?
You gotta watch season 1.
Okay.
Season 1 was a breath of fresh air. It was really good. I enjoyed it. This season's a little slower, but I think once this little
Don't y'all have a
scandals,
criminal? I
fraud,
mean, I'm saying y'all like it's your show,
right?
but isn't there a criminal on there?
Yeah,
How is it
Jen. So Jen
slow
Shaw, her fraudulent stuff is coming up
with the
in the
old
next
folks,
like 2 or 3
right?
episodes. So it'll be better. But last season was a really good season, and yeah, I would. This season's a little slower. That's all.
Okay. I
Yeah,
know I was talking to a friend and they told me because I said, isn't Jen like Erica? And they corrected me and was
no,
like, no,
she's wrong.
Jen.
No, Jen is the alleged criminal.
And I
So
said,
Erica is supposed to
what?
be alleged. She married to the alleged. Well,
Alleged
yeah, they no,
embezzler.
he did that. That was done. Like he stole that money.
You
Let's just
got
be
to say
clear.
alleged.
Right. There's no alleged to it now. Whether she is involved or not, that is alleged. But in terms of what he did, those people don't have their money from their settlements, and that's just
Yeah.
so.
And
But
that's so
she,
horrible.
yeah, it's bad. But
But
it's a good
yeah.
show.
Ooh, I want to ask you one more thing before we lean out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is do you? Oh my gosh, because it was right on the tip of my tongue. But I was gonna say, do you think? Oh yeah, this was my question.
Mm-hmm.
So Andy, there's a part in the preview where Andy says, "We're gonna put you on a skewer, and I'm gonna turn up the flame."
Who was it? He said it. Who he said it to?
He
Was
said
that
that to Erica.
Erica? Okay,
Now,
Erica.
I heard some people interpreting that as in he is saying that that's what he's getting ready to do to her. I personally believe that that is what she whispered in Sutton's ear. And Sutton got on that after show and said, I will never tell it. It was something so awful. I'll never say what she whispered in my ear that made her get up and leave. Because remember, Sutton jumped up from the table, the dinner table, and left and said, I will not be threatened.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
you talking about that? Yeah, the dinner party.
yeah. And so then in an after show with her and Garcelle, they always pair them together.
Right.
She was saying, Erica said something in my ear and I'll never repeat it. Okay, well, reunion time, people change their little tune. I wonder if they get bonuses for reunion time because they start being the whistling Dixie or whatever. But
I don't know. I think they it's probably included in a contract. I mean,
yeah, that
because
they
they
have
get
to be
paid
there
per
or
episode,
else.
when they film and stuff like that. So I mean, it's
And wouldn't
probably
that
in
one
it.
be like the biggest or something? I don't
I don't
know.
know. I feel like it probably just all just put into the. I don't think it's. I don't think it's
Like this is
anything
just your
extra.
job.
Yeah, like if they get 1 point
Yeah, like
whatever
I don't get
million,
extra for showing up on Fridays.
right. Like I feel like if they're
It's a
getting,
Friday. It's hard.
yeah, I just
Okay.
yeah.
So my question to you is, what do you think about that statement that we saw Andy say to Erica? Do you think he's saying that, or do you think that's the secret that Sutton said that she would never say? Or do
I
you
don't even
recall it?
I don't even recall him saying
You
that.
don't recall it? Oh gosh.
Is this
Okay.
at the beginning of the last reunion or this new one?
It's the preview that they released.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back and see because I saw the preview last week, but I hadn't seen it since then, so I honestly don't know.
Okay.
But I'll go back and look and see because I don't
Okay.
know. We got a week, Beverly Hills is tomorrow, was on Wednesday, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes, it is. And so you review that as well. And when can we expect that?
Every Wednesday at was it 5:30
So as
p.m.
soon as the show is
It's
off.
right. Basically, as soon as it go,
That's why you
except
be having me.
for
I be late sometimes.
well, hold on. Except for because what coast are you on?
Yours, the West.
So that's why you be late because see, it hasn't it wouldn't have aired for us yet. The reason why I watch it or how I watch it early is because I have Sling. If you have Sling or AT&T,
Oh.
you're able to watch it at the same time. But if you have like other cable companies and stuff like that,
Well, I watch it
then
at 5,
Hmm?
but I watch it at 5. But if I don't start right at 5, you guys start right after.
you got to start by 5:15. If you don't start by 5:15, you can't fast forward through the commercials. You can't miss it. So I'm just like, listen, because I have to, I'd be like, I work to 5. And then my managers and stuff I'd be like, child, look, they don't even know what I do, but still I'm like, I'm done at 5. So at 5 o'clock, and I work remote, so I can still work and watch. But when I'm watching the shows, like I have to take notes. Like it's like anything honestly.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I have to watch it 3 times before I get my notes together.
It's actually
mad respect for you guys.
But it's actually like for me, it's actually like an issue because now I have not watched a TV show in a long time. I'm so analytical about TV, and it's like even when I'm not recording or taking notes, it's like naturally I'm just analyzing this and that, and it's just like but
you can't turn it off.
That's just me, right?
I was talking to my friend the other day. She came and visited from out of town, and I was talking about some of these housewives and what they was going through, and I said allegedly, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry."
Yeah,
I have to say allegedly on YouTube, and I'm saying it now in my regular conversations. Allegedly, and she was like, "Girl," I was like, But you guys work so hard in these reviews to where I'm glad that I'm just coming from a tarot perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I reviewed one show and that did me in. That did me in.
It's work, but it's fun. Like it's when you I will say,
But you have to
my
be
channel,
correct. You have to be right. You have to be precise.
you don't
You
have to be
can't
right.
misquote.
You don't have to
What?
be right. You
Well,
don't
I'm
you
saying
can
you
just
can't misquote.
well, you
Nobody
don't
will
want
get
to
you.
you don't want to be ever caught in a situation where you said the wrong thing, and you don't want to you don't want to be caught in a situation where you backpedaling because people will call you out. It's
Shade,
this is the
shade.
nature of it. I mean, that's life. Sometimes
Yeah,
people are sitting waiting on you to slip up, and so it's just like it's possible on your show, but it is what it is. Like I
yeah.
don't care, even if I slip up, and I don't care, whatever.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. And I look forward to I'm gonna try to make it even harder when you come back.
Okay, that's fine. No, next time I'm gonna stick with my answer.
I know,
I'm not gonna
I
make
know,
you
I
trick
know.
me.
I
I'm
know
gonna stick
because
to
you
my answer
did
because I
you
was
was
tricked this
like, I
time.
don't believe that.
That's probably why you said that because you know I was right on it, and you was just like, "Oh no, it's the net." I'm like, okay, well, okay. Next, now I know.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.